Okay, so hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video, I will show you how you can make this block slider using Elementor. So you can see that we have this block slider, and also we can slide by clicking on this arrows. So we can slide by clicking on these arrows like this. Also, you can see that here we have the dots. You can also slide it by using these dots also. Okay, also you can slide by using the mouse cursor like this. You can slide it by this. Also, this is not the static slider. We are fetching all of this information from the backend. So this is fully dynamic block slider. So I will show you how you're gonna build this step by step from start. Also, you can see that when I click on this read more button, we can go to the single block page of this. But right now we don't have any single block page here. So we are using the default one, but you can see that it is working. So when I click on the read more button, it will take to the single block page of all the blocks. So here you can see that we are opening this beginner guide. So when I click on this read more button, it will open the beginner guide blocks here. Okay, so here you can see that we have to just style it, but right now I don't style it. Okay, so I will show you how you're gonna build this fully responsive block slider using Elementor step by step. So if you are new to our channel, like, share our videos with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Okay, and also let me show you the mobile version of the slider. So let me go to the mobile part, and in the mobile part you can see that we have this fully responsive slider. Also you can see that we have this type of layout. Also when I click on this mouse, means when I click on these arrows, we can slide from left to right, and also we can slide from right to left like this. Also we have these dots here, so you can also slide by using these dots, and you can also slide this, and this is auto slide also. So I will show you how you're gonna build this type of custom block slider using Elementor step by step. So don't skip any part of the video, because I will show you how to use the loop items and all the things. Okay, so if you want to buy the Elementor Pro, all the links are in the video description. Also, you can buy our pre-made kits from the video description. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start the video and we're gonna build this step by step. Okay, so for making the block slider, first we have to choose the themes and the plugins. So let me show the themes. So the theme I'm using is the Hello Elementor theme, which is the official Elementor theme. I prefer to use this when I make anything from by using the Elementor. Okay, so let's go to the plugin option, and the plugins which I am using is the Elementor and its Pro version. Okay, so we need the Pro version for making this type of custom slider. So if you want to buy the Pro version, all the links are in the video description. Do check it out. Okay, so now so let me show you what are the other things. So here you can see that I have the all pages. So you have to make a page, or wherever you want to make the slide, you can make there also. But for the demonstration purpose, I have added a home page here. So after that we have to go to the, so here you can see that I'm gonna make the uh, same slider here but different blue color. Okay, so we can see that we are building same but not same. Okay, so let me open this with Elementor. So let's open this the Elementor, and after that first we have to add some blocks. So you have to add some blocks. So I prefer first you add some blocks, like some blocks like here I have this type of blocks. So you can simply go to the chat GPT, and there you can say give me some blocks for my website. So I have do this all here. So here you can see that I have said the chat GPT that I have a blog website, give me some blocks for that. So you can just go there and give this prompt, give me some dummy blog content for fitness website. So it will give you this type of content. Also you can see, so I have I am using these blocks only. And for the images, you can go to the unsplash.com, and there you can choose the images for your blogs. Okay, so here you can go and choose. So first you have to add some blocks. So after that we're gonna fetch these informations and show in the front end. Okay, so I will show you how you can do this all the blocks and show in the front end. So here you can see that I have these blocks, and here I have the featured image, and also you have to add the script here. So script is the short version of this para. So you have to just copy this one line and you have to paste in the script. Okay, then after that you have to do this at least for the 6 blocks. Okay, then after that what we have to do, we have to make our loop. So here you can see that we have this loop. So let me delete all of this. So here you can see that this is the one loop. Okay, so we have to make this loop first. So for making this loop, what we have to do, we have to go to this this one, and here we have to open the theme builder. Okay, so let's open the theme builder by going to the templates. And after that, you can see that here I already have the blog loop, but we're gonna make this new one. So let's go to the, so you have to go to the loop item, and after that you have to add a new loop. Okay, so here I have the old loop. So I'm gonna show you how you can build this from start. So let's open this loop item, and here you can see we have this, but we gonna build everything from scratch. We are not importing any pre-made templates like other YouTubers. I always make everything from start. Okay, then after that we have to add a new container. So let's add a new Flexbox container, and you can name this container. Let's name this main or something like main box. Then after that you can see that we have this type of layout. So we have this border, and we have this images. So we have this main box. Let's make this full width. Let's go to advanced and remove all of these paddings. Okay, then after that what we have to do, we have to just add an image here. Then after that we don't have to choose the image from here, we have to choose this. So here you can see that we have this option here, dynamic tags option. So you have to click on this dynamic tags. This is the image. You can see here we have the dynamic tags option. So just click on this and choose the featured image. Then after choosing the featured image, you can see it is loaded the featured image which we have there. You can choose here what is the size. So let's go to the custom, and here I'm going to choose the 500 by 300 and apply. Because we have so many images, so all the images are not of same sizes. So to keep in a same size, we have to choose the custom value here. Okay, I hope you understand. Then after that, let's add a new container below this. So here you can see that we have the main box, and inside the main box we have the image, and after the image we have the container. So this container will, this is the content box. Okay, we have this content box. We can add some padding here. Let's add the padding of 30. You can see that right now we are having these gaps, but we don't want the gaps, so we have to choose the main parent container, which is the main box. Go to the layout, and here we have to make this, and we're gonna remove this, make 0. Okay, then after that we have to add this type of heading and para. So for that, let's add a heading inside this, and here we have the this option here. So we have to choose this again. Here we can go to the post title. So we have to choose the post title. So you can see that it has fetches the post title. Now you can see that here we have this. So let's choose any font. Let's choose the Roboto. You can choose whatever font you want. Let's make this 23, at least 23 is good. We can make this in the center. Also we can have some color, like let's use this matte black. Also you can see that here we have this all in the caps. So for making this caps, we can go here, and here we have the transform uppercase. Okay, let's transform this uppercase, and we can have some line height. So choose the em value and 1.2 em. Okay, 1.1 em is also good, like this. Then we have to add a para below, and again we have to choose the dynamic tags from there. So let me go through this option, tags option, dynamic tags, and here we have to choose the except. Okay, after adding all of this post, you can fetch it like this. So we are making a loop here, and we're gonna loop this all to with all the blocks. So let's make this in the center again, and here again we can make some bigger text. Then again we can choose any color. Okay, so after that we have to make a button. So let's add a button, and here we can add read more, and here you can see that we have to choose the content box layout, and we can make everything in the center. So it is in the center. Now we can choose this read more button. Let's add some gap. So then here we can have the blue color. Okay, so let's use the blue color here. So you can see that right now here you can see that we have this animation. For adding the animation, we can add this black, and we can make this white. So when you hover, you can see we have this, and also we can choose it. Here are so many animations, so let's choose the shrink animation like this, or we can choose the grow animation also, like this. So it will grow. So here are all the animation. You can just choose the hover animation according to you. Now you can see that we have this border outside. So for adding the border, we can go to the main box and here choose the style option, border, and here we can choose the solid, and we can add the 3 pixel border here. Okay, and here we can choose the blue color, and we can also make this like this. So you can see that we have this working. And if you want, you can also put some color to this content box like this, little grayish color. Okay, and we can also make this full width. Okay, so we have successfully made our blocks, but we have to do so. Right now you can see that when I click on this, it will open the single block page. So for doing that, what we have to do, we have to just click on this read more, go to the content, and here you can see we have the link option. So just go to the dynamic tabs and here choose post URL, and from here choose open in new window. So it will always open in the new window like we have opening here. So it is opening in a new tab. Okay, so that is called the new window, and this is done. If you want to make this also clickable, when someone click on this title, it can go to the single block page. You can also do that. Just click on this title, then here you will find the link option, and then repeat the steps, post URL, and here choose open in a new window. So it will also open that. Also we have this. So everything is done. Let's publish. Here you can see that we have the setting option. We can also rename this. So let's name this blog new. Okay, blog new, and let's publish. So this is done. Now let me refresh this home page, and we're gonna build the same blog below. So let's edit with Elementor. So first you have to add all of these dummy blocks according to your website. Okay, and choose the images from the Unsplash. Then after that you have to go to the template, then go to the theme builder, and you have to make a blog loop by choosing a loop item from the theme builder. And after that, let's design this. Now first we have to add a container. Okay, here we can name this blocks new. Okay, and here we can make this full width, but we have to choose 1200, and here let's add some padding to the top, 80 20. Here also we can add 80, and this is 20. Okay, this is done. Now we can add a new heading here, and here we can say blocks slider using Elementor new. Okay, so we can go here, make everything in the center. Here also we can increase this, make this 40, and here we can have here let's make this. Okay, let's make this. Now we have to choose search it for here loop. When you search for the loop, you will find this loop carousel. Drag and drop this. So now you can see that we have the loop carousel. So here we have to choose the post, and here we have to find that. So we can search for the blog new. So let's see. You can see we have the blog new template here. So it will fetch us all of these blocks. You can see that we only make the one, and it is looping all the blocks. Then after that you can choose it from here how many slide you want to show. If you want to show the 4 slide, you can choose it from here 4. If you want to show the 2 slide only, you can also choose it from here according to you, but I prefer to use the 3 slide. And also you can choose it from here how many slide you want to scroll when we click on any of the dots. Or so here right now we are scrolling only one, but you can choose 2 or 3. Let's choose the 2. So the number of slides, if we increase, then these dots will less. Like here you can see that we have 2, so right now we have these dots here less, but if I make it 1, then I will have this 6 slides. It will demonstrate how many slides we have. So like here if I see, so here you can see that we have the 6, but if I make it 2, then again we have the only this. Okay, it's because we are sliding 2 at one time, so we have 6, so that's why it is coming here through. Then we can go to the query. Here we can also include and exclude any block. If you want, if you don't want to show any block, you can just choose your exclude and add it. Okay, so here we have the ascending and descending. Okay, so we have all of this option also in the query. This is for the advanced level. but you can also go there and check it out. Here in the navigation, you can see that we can have these arrows here. Okay, all of these arrows are here. Here we can choose the pagination. We have these dots and all, but if you want to show it in the fraction below, you can also add the fraction here. But here are so many options, but I prefer the dots. So let's style this again more. So you can see that here we have the more gaps between this, and also you can see that all of the images are stacked at the top, but in our these images have some gaps here. We have also gaps. So let's style this. Here we have to make 20. Okay, then for the navigation, we can have this. We can have this color here. Okay, and you can see we have this color. Then we can also add some padding here. Let's add the padding of 10. Okay, and on hover, we have this black and we have this white. Okay, let's go to styles. And here you can see that if I go to the navigation, and here for the horizontal direction, we can add some negative value like 14. And for the below one also, we can add some negative value like 14. Okay, so we have successfully made this. Now let's go to the pagination. Here go to styles, pagination. In styles, here we can increase the size of this. So you can see below, if I increase, the size of the dots will increase below. Okay, then we can add some spacing at the top. If you want some spacing, let's add this spacing. Also here we have the space from slides, so we can choose the custom value. Also we can choose the name. Here we have the custom position. If you go to the custom position, you can see you can do more things by its position. Like we can make it at the top like this, anywhere, so you can place it anywhere. Okay, so how powerful the Elementor is. So we can choose it here only. Then you can see that we have this pagination color option, so we can choose it here blue. So let me choose the blue option here like this. Okay, that's it. This is looking good. Now let's increase the size. Okay, and here we can add the blog new, and we can put some gap here 40. Okay, like this. Now let's publish this once, and after that also we can make this auto slide. So right now it don't auto slide because we are hovering this, so we can pause it. Let's go to the loop carousel here, and here you can go to the settings option. Here you can see that pause on hover and pause on interaction. You can make it off. You can also make this autoplay or infinite scroll. All these options. If you don't want the autoplay and infinite scroll, you can just click and disable this. Okay, so let's publish, and after that let's me refresh my front end. And after refreshing my front end, if I go below, you can see that we have this block slider which is sliding. Only one issue is that we have this thing space here, so let's go to the here we have to go to the main box. Okay, and here we can choose this start. Also let's see. Okay, so here we have the post URL, everything is done. Now let's refresh it one more time. If I go below, you can see that we have this, and now this is sliding. Auto slide is also working. If you see, it will slide after some seconds. Okay, auto slide is also working. Here we have the dots. We can click on these dots. Okay, everything is there. We can make this little bit more less. So let's make this less. So let's refresh. Okay, so you can see that it is automatically sliding. Everything is working. Here we can click on this read more, so it will redirect to the single block page. You have to just style it. So in the next video, I will also show you how we're gonna style the block page and single block page by using the Elementor custom. Okay, and these dots are also working, and these arrows are also working, and you can also slide it by using the mouse cursor here like this. Now let me show you the mobile part of this, how we're going to do the mobile. So you can see right now we don't have this mobile part very good. Okay, this upper part is not looking good. So let's go to this one, and here we can choose the 30, and we can make everything in the center. Okay, rest things are perfectly working, and let's update. Okay, so after that, if I go to this and refresh, you can see that we have our block slider fully responsive and fully working. Okay, so I hope you understand how you're gonna build this type of block slider using the Elementor and its loop grids and loop carousel. Okay, so I hope you like this type of videos in our channel. We regularly make this type of Elementor tips and tricks. We also make a uh, full website videos. So if you want to learn how to make the complete fully responsive website using the Elementor, check out my channel. All the links are in the video description. Also, if you want to buy the Elementor Pro, all the links are in the video description. Also, we sell pre-made kits. Okay, ready-made Elementor kits. You can also buy that from the video description. So I hope you like this type of videos. If you're new to our channel, like and share these videos with your friends and subscribe to our channel. I'm gonna see you next time.